friends, welcome to my channel Infothing, Banking and Financial News Awareness YouTube channel. In today's video on weekly updates on this banking and financial awareness. So these updates we are covering between 11th May to 24th May. So definitely these updates will be useful for your all upcoming banking and insurance related exams. So before starting our session, if you are watching first time our channel, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest notification to your mobile. So let's start our session. Here the first question says, New Development Bank approved the loan of $1 billion to India under the Emergency Assistance Program loan. So here the question is President of New Development Bank. Who is the present President of New Development Bank? So here the answer is KV Kamath. He is the first President to New Development Bank. Still he is only continuing. First we will see about New Development Bank. So it was established by BRICS countries. So BRICS you might have known already. So Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. So these countries framed this New Development Bank. So here the loan amount $1 billion will be used to combat COVID-19. So for this purpose, this New Development Bank released emergency assistance program to tackle this COVID-19. So when it comes to the static part of this question, the headquarters of New Development Bank is Shanghai, China. So present President KV Kamath. So this bank framed by BRICS. So BRICS countries, so Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa in 2014. So in 2014, this New Development Bank was framed. Here the answer is KV Kamath, present President. Here the second question says, World Bank approved the $1 billion dash package for India to fight COVID-19. So here the answer is Social Protection Package. So that package name is Social Protection Package. So here the answer is Social Protection Package. So World Bank approved $1 billion Social Protection Package for India to fight against COVID-19. So earlier question was Emergency Assistance Program. That package name is. So this package name is Social Protection. So when it comes to static part of this question, so World Bank present President name is David Malpass and headquarters of World Bank Washington DC. Here the answer is Social Protection Package. For that World Bank approved $1 billion to fight COVID-19 for Indian country. Now third question says the growth rate for India has been projected to -% for the financial year 2020 by World Economic Situation and Prospectus Report of United Nations. So here the question is how much rate they have projected, how much percentage they have projected for the financial year 2020 by World Economic Situation and Prospectus Report of UN. So here the answer is 1.2%. So United Nations has released a World Economic Situation and Prospectus Report, and it has projected that world economy to shrink by 3.2% in the year 2020 because of this COVID-19 pandemic situation. So the growth rate of India has been projected 1.2% for the financial year 20, and it has reported that a growth rate to increase at 5.5% in 2021. So the GDP growth in development countries will plunge to 5.0% in 2020, while output of developing countries, so which shrink by 0.7%. So here the growth rate of India is going to project on 1.2% in the financial year 2020. So when it comes to the static question, usually United Nations releasing this economic situation and prospectus reports in every year. So this is only the static question in this, when we take from this question. So here the answer is 1.2%. Let's move on to next question. Friends, you can follow our channel in social platforms like Telegram, Facebook and Instagram. These links I have provided in description section. Now the fourth question says how much funds have been declared for creating employment using CAMPA funds in the Aatma Nirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So here we will see about what is CAMPA in this question. First, CAMPA means it is Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority. So that abbreviation is CAMPA. So this CAMPA means to promote afforestation and regeneration activities as a way of compensating for forest land diverted to non-forest issues. So here the question says how much funds have been released declared for creating employment using these CAMPA funds in Aatma Nirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Here the answer is 6,000 crores. So recently Prime Minister Modi has announced a special economic package that around 20 lakh crore, so 20 lakh crore to drive the nation in this pandemic situation of COVID-19. So due to that they have allocated some funds to this and to creating employment using this CAMPA. So here the answer is 6,000 crores they have allotted to generating employment in forest land diverted to non-forest issues. So to creating employment in rural areas in forest areas. Now the fifth question says Federal Bank has partnered with whom to launch a direct to bank deposit service. So the service name is direct to bank deposit. So here the answer is MoneyGram. So Federal Bank has entered into a partnership with this money transfer company, MoneyGram. It is a payment system which is wholly owned subsidiary of MoneyGram International. So both these financial entities, Federal Bank and MoneyGram, into by partnership for direct to bank deposit service. So they will be offering cost-effective direct-to-bank account credit option of their account holders. So this feature will be highly helpful to NRIs as they will be able to access this modern, low-cost, fast, and easy way to transfer of money to India. So Federal Bank enjoys a market share of around more than 15% of the remittance market in India, as you know already. So and that the tie-up with this MoneyGram is expected to provide a further boost to his business. So here the answer is MoneyGram. So when it comes to the static part of this question, so Federal Bank, it is a private sector bank in India. So the headquarters of Federal Bank is Alua, Kerala. So when it comes to MoneyGram, so MoneyGram, it is a international company. So the headquarters of this finance institution and MoneyGram is headquarters Dallas, that is Texas, US. Here the answer is MoneyGram. Now we'll move on to the next question. FM Nirmala Sitharaman announced a liquidity flow of dash crore rupees to PFCs and RECs, power finance companies and renewable energy companies, in a relief to power distribution companies to DISCOMs. So here the answer is 90,000 crores. So this amount will be used by DISCOMs to pay their dues to transmission and generation companies. So further CPSC Gencos will give a rebate to DISCOMs as a relief towards their fixed charges. So also Viswas scheme has also been extended up to 31st December without obligation of any extra payment. So here the answer is to saving to meet their dues. This Nirmala Sitharaman announced this much liquidity of 90,000 crores to these power finance companies and renewable energy companies. So here the answer is 90,000 crores. Now, seventh question says Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced special economic package of rupees dash lakh crores. So here the answer is rupees 20 lakh crores. So this package would provide relief to almost every segment of population. So this worth of 20 lakh crore rupees, which is 10% of India's GDP in the view of this COVID-19. So he appealed to Indians to come forward and take a responsibility of building a self-reliant India. So PM Modi, this relief came after PM's fifth address to the nation during pandemic in Mann Ki Baat program. So here the answer is 20 lakh crores. This is economic package to tackle this COVID-19. Champions is a portal. It is launched by which ministry? So here the answer is MSME, Ministry of MSME. Micro, small and medium enterprise. So this champion stands here for creation and harmonious application of modern process for increasing the output and national strength. So accordingly the name of the system is champions. So as the name suggests, the portal is basically for making the smaller units big by solving their grievances, encouraging, supporting, helping and hard holding of that MSMEs companies, small companies. So it is a real one-step stop solution for MSME ministry. So this MSME ministry launches this champions portal. So the portal name is www.champions.gov.in. So it is a technology-driven control room, management information system. So based on a modern ICT tool, the network of the control room is created in a hub and spoke model and aimed at assistant Indian MSCs. So the main purpose is aimed at assistant the Indian MSCs march into the big league as a national and global champions. So here the answer is Ministry of MSME has launched this Champions portal. Friends, I am providing these weekly updates from March month onwards. So any one of you missed our previous months or weeks updates on this bank and financial news, so you can reach playlist section and take weekly updates playlist. So there every week's banking and financial updates you could see. So you can pick and watch it if you are missed. Ninth question says, who is the new Vigilance Commissioner of India? So here the answer is Suresh N. Patel. Suresh N. Patel, he took oath as Vigilance Commissioner in an anti-corruption watchdog, CVC, Central Vigilance Commission. So he took oath of office by Central Vigilance Commissioner Sanjay Kothari through video conference. So his tenure over 2 years here. So till December 22. So when it comes to starting part of this question, the Central Vigilance Commission headquarters New Delhi, it is formed in 1964. So here the answer is new Vigilance Commissioner Suresh N. Patel. 10th question says Technology Development Board TBD and Confederation of Indian Industry CII have jointly organized a digital conference. So name of that digital conference. Here the question is. So answer is Restart. So Restart stands for Reboot the Economy through Science, Technology and Research Translations. So this conference was organized on the occasion of National Technology Day. So the conference was followed by technical sessions on medicines and medical technologies, advanced medicals, and a new technology horizon also. So here the Technology Development Board (TBD) and Confederation of Indian Industry (CII) have jointly organized a digital conference. So that name is Restart, Reboot the Economy through Science, Technology, and Research Translations. Now the 11th question says, which bank has launched Arogya Sanjeevani health insurance policy? So here the answer is our state blender, State Bank of India. So SBI General Insurance launches this Arogya Sanjeevani health insurance policy, providing hospitalization cover of 1 lakh to 5 lakh across India. So this policy covers lifelong renewability, road ambulance cover, Ayush coverage, and 5% of SA for each claim free year and up to 50%. So pre and post hospitalization expenses also up to 30 and 60 days and OT expenses also among others. So this policy is designed with the standard coverage and affordable premium of IRDA, so Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India. So here the which bank has launched Arogya Sanjeevani health insurance policy means the answer is State Bank of India. So State Bank of India is the answer. 12th question says which payment bank has started cash at home facility for their customers? So here the answer is Paytm Payment Bank PPBL Limited. So Payment Bank Limited, it has launched this cash at home facility for senior citizens, especially in Delhi region only, so that they no need to go out for cash withdrawals and deposits during this COVID-19 pandemic. So cash at home, I will assist them to raise cash withdrawal request on their Paytm Payment Bank app. So and the request amount will be delivered to at their home. So the any senior citizen who is holding a SB account with Paytm Payment Bank can click on their tab or in their payment app to enter this desired amount and submit their request. So after requesting, the bank is going to deliver the request amount at their registered address within 2 days of the raising request. So the amount that can be requested 1000 rupees, minimum 1000 rupees, and maximum will be 5000 rupees. Here the answer is Paytm Payment Bank for senior citizens only in this scheme. So cash at home facility. Now 13th question says which fintech firm launched 5 paisa loan scheme? So we have made a video on these fintech companies. In top cards I will give, so you can go and watch. Again the question is which fintech firm launched 5 paisa loan scheme? So answer is the 5paisa.com. So you might have seen 5paisa.com. It is a fintech company. So this 5paisa.com has launched this 5paisa loans, a peer-to-peer lending platform. So where one can lend between 500 rupees to 50 lakh to multiple borrowers and earn interest as high as 36% per annum. So this 5paisa, it's aimed to solve short-term cash requirements of borrowers for all walk of life. So while giving an opportunity to lenders to earn on their ideal money. So here the answer is 5paisa.com has launched this 5paisa loan scheme. Now the 14th question says which bank has introduced a special FD, special fixed deposit scheme to protect the income of senior citizens? So here the answer is our state lender, State Bank of India. So the scheme name is VCare. So VCare, it is a scheme for senior citizens to protect their monthly income. So due to COVID pandemic, day by day, RBI changing their monetary policy. So due to that, their fixed income will be dropped down. So to tackle this, senior citizens to protect their income on their FDs. So this SBI has launched We Care. It is a special FD scheme. So the SBI has recently announced this special fixed deposit scheme for Indian citizens called SBI We Care. So it is for senior citizens. So that is a term deposit scheme. So the special FD scheme for senior citizens have been made available in Invest from 12th May 2022. There is no two time. So the scheme has been launched to provide a higher interest rate. So to senior citizens in the current falling interest ratio of scenario due to this COVID-19. So the bank name is State Bank of India. Scheme name is We Care. Now, 15th question says YONO is which bank's digital platform? So the answer is our India's biggest lender, State Bank of India. So YONO, it is a digital service platform. It is digital app providing this SBI to its customers. It is all-in-one solution for banking, shopping, lifestyle, and investment needs. So if you are having app in your mobile, you having with the account with SBI, you can install this app from Play Store, then or their official website of State Bank of India. So it is all-in-one customer solution platform. So that app name is YONO. So it is providing by State Bank of India. Now 16th question says recently Bharti Airtel acquired dash percentage stake in startup company Voicezen. So here the answer is 10%. So 10% they have acquired stake in this startup company. So it is a Voicezen. It is a Gurgaon based startup company. So here the answer is 10%. Now we'll do 17th question. To which financial organization RBI has decided to offer line of credit of 50,000 rupees crores to boost its operation? So here the answer is Exim Bank, Export Import Bank. So the importance of Exim Bank is to provide financial and other assistance to importers and exporters of the country, and it is oversees and coordinates the working of other institutions so that work in import and export sector. So this move has been taken RBI to stimulate the foreign trade as operations of Exim Bank. So Exim Bank's main operations on foreign trade only. So it depends on foreign currency borrowings. So RBI has decided to offer this support to Exim Bank as it has failed to raise its operation due to this pandemic situation of COVID-19. So this line of credit of 15,000 rupees course for a period of 19 days only. So when it comes to starting part of this question, the headquarters of RBI and Exim Bank both are in Mumbai. So present governor of RBI Shaktikant Das and the present CEO of this Exim Bank David Ruskin. So David Ruskin is CEO of this Exim Bank. Now the 19th question says what was the theme of MSME's E-conclave SIDM MSME conclave 2020? So here the answer is business continuity for MSME in defense and aerospace sector. So we'll read question once again. What was the theme? So theme of this MSME's conclave SIDM MSME conclave 2020. So the theme is business continuity for MSME in defense and aerospace sector. So first we will see abbreviation of SIDM. So Society of Indian Defense Manufacture, and CA Confederation of Indian Industry CIA and the Department of Defense Production jointly organized this MSME enclave SIDM MSME enclave 2020. So the conclave was attended by our Union Defense Minister Rajnath Singh. Around 800 defense MSCs participated in this conclave via video conference. So the theme of this conclave was business continuity for MSME in defense and aerospace sector. So in this conference, the defense minister made various statements like SIDM has accelerated the manufacturing of PPE, personal protective equipment kits designed by DRDO, masks and ventilator parts to support combating COVID-19. So he also assured that Aatma Nirbhar Bharat Abhiyan will enhance economic situation and will restore millions of jobs. Now we could see next question on the screen. India gives $2 million support to UNRWA. So here the question is abbreviation of UNRWA. Now the answer is it is the United Nations Relief and Work Agency. Relief and Work Agency. India provided support of $2 million, that is equal to 15 crores in Indian currency, Indian rupees. So United Nations Relief and Work Agency in order to offer support to Palestinian refugees. So India giving this aid to Palestine refugees. So this amount given to UNRWA will be utilized for education and health in pandemic situation of COVID-19. So here the answer is United Nations Relief and Work Agency. Now next question says, which e-commerce platform has entered into a partnership with Bajaj Allianz General Insurance to offer a digital motor insurance policy to their customers? So which e-commerce platform? So here the answer is Flipkart. So this offer seamless and accessible and flexible insurance to vehicles of Flipkart consumers. So when it comes to the static part of this question, the Flipkart present CEO is Kalyan Krishnamurthy, and when it comes to the Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, so it is a private general insurance company in India. So this company is a joint venture between Bajaj Finvest Services Limited, and it is owned by Bajaj Group of India and Allianz SG. So Allianz SG, it is a general finance, it is German financial company. So they together formed this Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. So when it comes to the CEO of this Bajaj Allianz Insurance India Limited, Tapan Singhal, the headquarters of this Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company headquarters is Pune. So here the answer is Flipkart has entered into a partnership with Bajaj Allianz General Insurance to offer digital motor insurance policy to Flipkart customers. Now next question says, who is new secretary Union Public Service Commission UPSC to the Department of Personnel and Training of Government of India? So here the answer is Vasudha Mishra. So she is a new secretary to UPSC. When it comes to static part of this question, Union Public Service Commission, it is commonly we are abbreviating as UPSC. It is India's premier central recruiting agency. So it is responsible for appointments to and examinations for all Indian services that are Group A and Group B of Central Services cadres. So the present chairperson of this UPSC, Arvind Saxena. The headquarters of UPSC is of course in New Delhi. Now present in this question, as far as this question concerned, the new secretary of UPSC name is Vasudha Mishra. Now next question says, new chairman of National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD. So present new chairman is Govindarajulo Chintala. So he is the new chairman to this NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Now we will read next question. Who has been appointed as Vice President and Chief Economist of World Bank Group? So here the answer is Carmen Rehart. Carmen Rehart. She is appointed as Vice President and Chief Economist of World Bank Group. The headquarters of World Bank, Washington DC, United States. So Carmen Rehart. Carmen Rehart. She has been appointed as Vice President and Chief Economist of World Bank Group. Now next question says, recently Reserve Bank of India reduced the repo rate from 4.4% to what percent and reverse repo rate from 3.75 to what percent. So it is RBI's latest monetary policy review. So in this review, RBI has reduced repo rate 4.4 to 4% and 3.75 to 3.35%. So as far as the RBI latest monetary policy concerned, latest repo rate is 4% and latest reverse repo rate is 3.35%. So RBI recently announced these various key points in order to curb this economic crisis faced by this nation due to this pandemic situation COVID-19. And Reserve Bank of India also extended the moratorium on term loans and working capital, which was made, and it has been extended for a further period of 3 months. So earlier it has extended from March to 3 months, and now they are extending this May to 3 months. So the further period of 3 months is, that is till 31st of August. This moratorium will be continued till 31st of August. So here the answer is 4% as a repo and reverse repo is 3.35%. Friends, that was about weekly updates from 11th May to 24th May. So if you like this video, please like, comment and share. If you're not yet subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates to your mobile whenever I will upload new video. So thanks for watching. Jai Hind.